Welcome back. So in this module what I want to do is show you what it looks like when we are going into Aesop on the computer to accept a job. So to access the computer version of Aesop, you need to go into the district website, so the www.d93schools.org. Once you get onto our main web page, then you want to click on the staff button, go down to teacher resources, and you're going to click on Aesop. As we discussed on previous modules, on your login, your user ID is going to be your 10-digit phone number that we have on file. So you'll just put it in here. Mine's 5576821. And then your PIN is going to be 1212. So go ahead and you put that in there, click login. And what this is going to show you is this is your desktop. And once you go into your desktop, what you're going to see is a couple different things here. So it's going to show you 3 months of calendar days that you can quickly see if jobs are available. So if you see here, these jobs that are highlighted in green, or these dates that are highlighted in green, these are days that there are jobs that are available. So if you click on it here, you're going to be able to see a small summary of what the job is. You can also see the jobs down here on this bottom tab right down here. So what it's going to tell you is the details of the job. So I put in a job as a test employee that I'm going to be gone from December 12th to December 13th. So a multiple day job. Tells me that the job is from 8 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's for a full day for both of those days, and I work in special services. Or this would say that I work at Bonneville High School or Fairview Elementary, whatever the case is. Over here, if you click on this tab, this is going to give you a phone number that you can call the school. This is really important if, say, you took a job that was placed in the system late and you needed to contact the school to say, I'm coming, but I'm going to be a little bit later than the 8:15 start time that is shown here on Aesop. You can call the school and say, I'm coming, I've accepted the job, but I am going to be late. If it's a school that you're not familiar with in our school district, we also have connected Aesop with Google Maps. So you can click on the map icon here and it's going to open up a Google map for you. That it's going to show the location of the school here. You can also put your address, so if you want to get step-by-step directions on how to get to the school from your home, you can do that. It's really easy. It will give you step-by-step on how to get there. If it's a job that if you're wanting to accept the job, go ahead and click the green accept button right here. What this is going to do is tell the system that you want to accept it. If you notice up here, it's going to give you this confirmation number. This is something that's really important because you want to make sure that you see the confirmation number. This is your acknowledgement that Aesop has accepted you as the guest teacher for that assignment. If you clicked the green button and it didn't show this, I'd recommend going back in or seeing if something happened with your internet connection. Something has happened that Aesop is not recognizing that you have accepted that position. Always look for this number. It doesn't mean you have to write it down, but make sure that you see the number at least. Now, if you notice here on the desktop, you see that the green is now turned to blue, which means that you have scheduled this job. You can also click on the schedule tab here and it's going to show you the information again. So if you want to check back and see what job did I take, what's the day, is it a single day job, is it a multiple day job, this would be where you'd want to go. A couple other things that it shows here is if you need to email the teacher, you can do that. It's going to take you in, if you have this set up on your Outlook, it will automatically put in their email address so you can question them on, can I get the lesson plan early? What do I need to do? Is there anything special instructions I need to know? The teacher can also add lesson plans and files here on Aesop. So if you click on the paperclip icon, that would be where you would go to see this. And it looks like he has not. As you can see here, it says no attachments. But if there was attachments, you could download that attachment, and it would then you'd be able to read it, download it, print it, whatever you want to do on that. Now, another thing that you need to know with Aesop is when you accept a job, you have the ability, you can also go in and cancel a job. So let's say this job that I just accepted, it's now say it's the 15th now, and I realize, or excuse me, it's the day before, and I realize I'm not going to be able to work that job. I forgot that I needed to do something. What you can do is log in here into the Aesop online, and you can click on the day of the job that you're scheduled to work. As you see here on the 12th, I clicked on it. It says again, I'm scheduled. Here's my confirmation number. You can go in and cancel a job up to 2 hours before the job starts. So where this one starts at 8:15 on Thursday, I actually have until 6:15 that same day that I can go in and cancel it. So to cancel the job, you just click on the day, click on the red cancel job button. It is going to ask you for a reason. Please fill this out just so it helps me with my reporting, but select the most appropriate reason. So I'm going to say I have a conflicting appointment that day. Yes, cancel the job, and it's going to give me another confirmation number. Again, you don't have to write down that number, but that's going to show me that Aesop has accepted that cancellation or that input from me that it's going to cancel that job. Again, you can still see jobs are available, so that job's going to show up here again, that I could say I was able to get my plans changed. As long as there's an available job that day and you cancel a job, if you wanted to come back and your plans changed again, you could go back in and accept that job again if it's available, or you could accept other jobs that are available that day. Another thing that's important to look at here is your preferences. When I set up everyone on Aesop, I set you up so that you are able to see jobs at all schools. So if you want to change this, let's say you're only interested in working elementary jobs, or you're only interested in working secondary jobs, this would be the tab that you'd want to go to change that. So click on your Preferences tab. If you go down here to Schools on the left-hand side, it's going to show you what we currently have you set up as to see jobs, which schools you can see jobs for. Right now you can see I have everything selected, so I'd be able to see all jobs that are within these schools. If you want to change it, you can take off certain schools here on the checkmark tab here on the right, and then just click the Save button down here. Or you can say, don't show me assignments for these schools, and you can select the schools that you don't want to see. So in this case, with me unchecking Ammon, Bonneville, Bonneville Online, and Bridgewater, as you can see, I've said I don't want to see things for those schools. And then what I would just do down here is click Save. It's going to upload it and say, okay, your preferences have been saved now. This is changeable and customizable at any time. So as you work more as a substitute teacher, if you want to add more schools, that's going to mean that you would have more opportunities that you could work as a substitute teacher, because you're actually opening up more schools that you'd be willing to accept jobs for. One thing to remember is if you start taking schools off, you are starting to limit the amount of jobs that you'd be able to see on the system. Another thing here on this Preferences tab, if you want to change your contact info with the school district, or how Aesop contacts you, how you log into Aesop, this would be where you would go. So if you go into the Personal Info tab, you can change your phone number that Aesop would call you, or also the phone number that we have on record, and what you would use for your login. And you can also change the email address that we that you receive confirmations when you accept jobs. Right now I just have it set up to my school email. That's fine. Once you change the information, if applicable, just click apply and you can change that. District list, this is really important if you are working for other school districts that also use the Aesop system. A couple of examples would be the Idaho Falls School District or also the Rigby or Jefferson School District. With district lists, what you can do is, as long as the phone number, your identifier, and the name are the same on both accounts or all three accounts, you can create a master password that will take you in and link your accounts together. This is really helpful because if you are working the multiple districts and you log in using this new PIN, what it's going to do is put the districts all together on one page. So you can see jobs are available in this Bonneville School District for next Monday. You can see jobs that are available in Jefferson on the same page. And the really nice thing is when you accept a job, it's going to tell the other school districts that you are busy that day, that you are not available to work that day. So if you accepted a job in our school district, it's going to tell the other websites you're not available to work. So it's not going to call you, and you're not going to get a whole bunch of phone calls that you wouldn't be able to accept and voicemails. So if you're working multiple districts, I do recommend doing this just so that it's all tied together. That way our system's not going to call you if you already are working for another school district. It's going to know, hey, I'm not available for today. So if you ever have any questions on this, you can call me and I'll be happy to help you with those. Another important thing on your main page here is your feedback. As a substitute, you can leave feedback for the teacher that you are the guest teacher for. So in this case, let's say I subbed for Mr. Smith over at Rocky Mountain Middle School. I have 14 days after up to 14 days after I've done the job that I can go in and leave some feedback for him on how were things in the classroom, how prepared was the classroom for me to come into it as the guest teacher. You can give them stars, and this lets us know if there is improvement that needs to be made or if everything was ready to go and you were able to go into the classroom and immediately take over. You can also, so if you leave feedback, this is that tab right here. You can also see feedback that was left for you. The teachers also have a 14-day window after you are a guest sub in that classroom that they can leave feedback for you. Now, one thing to remember is it is a star rating, so you can be rated out of 5 stars. Do not fret if you see on your login, when you log into here, that you got 3 stars. That's still a good day. The big thing that we look at is there 2 stars or less. Then we might look at that job and say, okay, well, what can we do to help you to be a better substitute? So, but 3 stars to 5 stars is a pretty good day, that you did really good that day. So this is a good way you can go in and see how did you do that day in the job. Was everything good, etc. Another thing I want to point out here on the main page is this help. If you go in here, Aesop has a really good learning center. So if you ever had questions on how to change your PIN, changing your call times, etc., this is a good place to go. And they have some really good videos. I'm, of course, available that if you have any questions, Aesop isn't working, please feel free to contact me and I'll be happy to help you. One big thing just to look at also when you accept jobs here on the assignment, please make sure that you pay attention to how many days the jobs are. In this case, it is a 2-day job, so it's Monday and Tuesday that you are accepting.